All right, so today is the day where we set up February. So it's gonna be pretty simple. I don't have a whole heck of a lot planned for it. Like, it's gonna be pink and it's gonna be florals. So like, oh, and rose gold, because, you know, what the hell is my life without rose gold? And then I have basically every single, my mess is a desk. My desk is a mess because I have been trying to put together my junk journal for February. And I know that I said that I was going to do that on screen. I realized that I take too long putting those together to put them together on screen. So that's what that is. You'll get a tour of it, and then hopefully I will remember to do weekly journal with me's. I might not. I'm sorry. So yeah, we have basically everything pink I own. Boom. Okay, so that is it for the title page for now. I do plan on coming back in here and doodling some flowers and stuff on it. Just kind of doing like a quick little flower doodle every day. Just, you know, see what happens. So now we have basically every single tracker that I put in a month shoved into one page because I'm tired of trying to make everything into everything. And I have decided that I can just do one mega tracker page. Pardon me. All right, so this is gonna be a lot of lines, so you're definitely gonna get sped through this one. So if you guys have watched my other bullet journal videos, you're probably mostly familiar with the way I do my monthly setup. I've decided to do it a little bit differently, just because. See if I just slam every single tracker that I want to use, that I find value in and helps me in some way on one page, maybe I'll actually use it for more than the first 2 weeks of the month. Because that appears to be my like pain point, is like halfway through the month I just stop coming back to this first page. And so my next, after just cramming it all onto one page, my next best guess would be just do half monthly bullet journal setups, which we'll see. We'll see if that's where we have to take it. So we have the events list, and then we have my goals down here, which I haven't even filled in yet. Self-care, which is kind of a thing I want to focus on this month. So it's just doing one thing, self-care related, whether that's doing the dishes, leaving the house, deep conditioning my hair, you know, both Tumblr, Pinterest self-care and actual, like, being an adult and taking care of myself sorts of things, because I have gotten to the point where I literally only leave the house, like, I don't know, I think I've left the house a total of like 5 times in the month of January. Yeah. Anyway, so I made a small boo-boo when I was doing the lines, and I put a divider line down here for some reason. I don't even think I have a line for that penciled in, so I'm not entirely sure what I did. So I just turned it into habits and health, and honestly those things are the exact same. But the way I organized it is, so these are all of the things that I've classified as habits. So 10-minute tidy, deep condition, sheet mask, exfoliate, knit or crochet, so yarny shit, sew, read, miscellaneous other hobby, which is most likely going to wind up being video games, work, laundry, and languages. Leave house was originally in the habits, but then with the way I divided it up on the sticky note, but then I realized that I only left 11 spaces here rather than 12. So there's 13 spaces here. So these ones are things that I've classified as health. Leave house, period, code, acne, sick, wash hair, wash face, brush teeth, pool, walk, so exercise, of the 2 varieties that I do usually do. After looking at what is forecasted for the month of February, I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be doing a lot of either of those outside the house exercises, so that means I really need to push to remember to buy myself a fucking yoga mat. And then sleep hours, pain, and mood. And so these 3 are going to wind up being numerical things, whereas the rest are just going to wind up being either dots or crosses, because that's what's easy for me to do. But yeah, so there's that. And I also moved this line when I was doing it. Yeah. And so I have a whole bunch of things penciled in for my self-care list. I do have my goals for the month penciled in here. And then I have the beginning of the first week. So actually, I do want to slap down a little bit of washi tape. Yes, this one. I love this washi tape so much. I got it at Michael's a while ago, honestly. And I just love it so much, because it does have sort of a flower pressings over antique letters sort of vibe, which totally my jam. I feel is very cool, very appropriate for Valentine's Day. And so yeah, so It's not all I'm gonna do, is it? Is it? No, we're gonna come up here with this. We're gonna put rose gold bows across the top because I can. And that's what makes me happy, and that's what bullet journaling is about, is being productive and making yourself happy. Ta-da! All right, so now over here to set up this week. And you guys are going to be fast forwarded and probably chopped. You're gonna see me set up like one day and then come back to me finishing it for all of these lines and stuff, and I'm going to go back to watching Gargoyles. Okay, thanks, bye. Oh my god, this is the episode where Broadway accidentally shoots Eliza. I don't think, I think I need to skip it, but also, like, the lesson that's taught by this episode is so good. This show is so good, guys. Oh, alright, anyway. Are Broadway and Patrick Star voiced by the same person? I think I'm having an existential crisis. Editing me? What is the verdict? Okie dokie, so there's that. And of course, my like least favorite episode of Gargoyles managed to come on during me doing this. It's like if episode 4 of Full Metal Alchemist would come on. Oh, okay. Anyway, this is the week. It's a little bit of a combo between what I was doing January and what I was doing in December. So January I was doing just weekly time blocking. And then in December I was devoting full pages to dailies. But part of the reason I was devoting full pages to dailies was because I was doing the hourly time blocking within the daily pages. So here, let me show you. Yeah. So like this one. So I have the time blocking here, and then I have morning and evening blocked out here, my top 5, and then my to-do list. And honestly, I feel like I have streamlined. I feel like the morning list is still the same length, but I feel like the evening list is significantly shorter. But I feel like I've managed to streamline this enough to where it makes sense over here, and I like it. And then I also have a space for a weekly to-do list, so things that just need to be done this week. Some of these things I do have plans for, like what day they're going to happen on, like cleaning my bathroom shows, cleaning my office, decorate my office, and protein treat my hair are all things I'm classifying in that self-care tracker. And then mailing the Xmas gifts is just something I really, really need to do because my dad's birthday is the 9th. So I also have to figure out what I'm going to make my dad for his birthday, on top of I still have to make his Christmas present, because my little brother's Christmas present is taking 3 million years. William, if you're watching, note that your blanket kills me on the inside and it is cursed. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you sticking around, especially when I make ridiculously long videos like this.